Good evening friends and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my face. Okay guys, I know it has been a very long time since I've done a video. I don't even know if I've placed the camera in the right place. I don't know, but I'm back. It's been sunny. It's been fun. I don't know if I'm coming across as tanned right now. I hope I am because I got a cute little tan today. So what do you do, baby? Basically, this video is going to be a Dear Drama School PT2. If you haven't seen the first video I released in November last year, I will put the link up somewhere for you to catch up and watch a little bit about my story. But this video is just going to be like a part 2 to that. It's been very emotional for the black community, and before I begin getting into this video, I just want to say that for all my black kings and queens and amazing people, please look after yourselves, stay hydrated, relax your minds, read before bed, log off social media if you have to, don't feel guilty if you just need a break, and you know, just chill. Because we've been struggling for years now and we don't deserve to struggle during this. So please look after your mental health. Please, if certain things are triggering for you, please just feel free to step out, step back, come back, revisit it later. Just please look after yourselves in this time and keep strong, support one another, love one another, compassion, good vibes all the time. But yeah, basically this is going to be the part 2 for that video, and yeah, let's just get to it.
Every time I take a draw, that's a mind out. Run it all time, play with since lights out.
Hey guys, so if you've been on social media, you would have seen that the BLM movement, hashtag Black Lives Matters movement, has been spreading all across social media, all across the world. Various protests, various conversations being had, and we love it. This is the energy. I love the energy of a revolution. I love it. I live for it. So I'm really thriving right now. Whilst this is happening, we have also had a lot of companies step forward and kind of speak on the matter, or you know, support the movement. One of which was my drama school. Came with a picture saying Black Lives Matter. Now, if you were to refer to my video in October, you would realise that Black Lives didn't matter. When they posted that, a load of black students, past, present, kind of addressed it and was like, this ain't it. Like, you guys, we didn't matter when we were there. What do you mean Black Lives Matter? And the head of the school released a letter to apologise and basically say that, you know, if there's any issues you want to report them to me. I'm ready to start a conversation. I'm ready to talk. A lot of people have spoken about the letter, the response, and a lot of people have said thanks. But I'm not going to say thank you, because what the hell am I saying thank you for? And to be honest, like, what does that mean? Like, realistically, what does that mean? What do you mean? Like, why am I saying thank you for what? For you apologizing for the fact that I went through hell when I was in drama school, and you wanted to follow a PR stunt to say Black Lives Matter, and now, you know, now you're getting backlash. You want to put out and why am I saying thanks to that? Like, I'm not saying thank you. And to be honest, my response to that letter is, okay, what's next? You know, there's a lot of drama schools, a lot of institutions, a lot of companies throughout different industries releasing statements saying, you know, oh, Black Lives Matter, Black lives have always mattered, oh, Black lives this, Black lives that, you know, we're gonna start doing this and this and this and this. And it's like, where was this energy before? I'm not trying to be funny, but I released this video in October and shit still hasn't been done. So what do you mean Black Lives Matter? When did Black Lives matter to you? When? At what point? As in May? As in June? Is this when Black Lives started mattering to you? Did it not matter before that? I don't understand, because multiple students have come to you. This is referring to various drama schools, by the way. Multiple students have come to you and explained and expressed their concerns, expressed their problems that they've been going through in the school, but they didn't matter then. Were they dealt with effectively? Were the students signposted to the correct places? But it's now it matters to you. Now Black Lives Matter. I don't understand. I don't understand. And now students are having to relive and recount these situations. I know for my drama school / university, they have sent out an email to alumni across all decades, I'm guessing, to talk about their racial experiences and what the university can do to kind of correct that. Again, I'm not gonna say I'm appreciative of it, because it's a little too late, Buster. I'm not trying to be funny, but people have come to you with issues. You know the issues. You know the tutors who need to be reprimanded. You know the certain structures that need to be dismantled, but you had them up. But it's only now that you're being shoved in a corner and it looks good for PR and you want to be champions of diversity, do you now want to address them? I'm sorry, but it is a little too late, because people have now gone through traumatic experiences that have been life-changing to certain people. Somebody very dear to me literally almost died from drama school. And this whole facade that drama schools are trying to put forward, that, oh, we want to make change, we want to make change. What do you mean you want to make change? You need to start with the fact that you didn't care before. You need to take accountability and ownership. It's not a I'm sorry that you guys didn't. It's not an I'm sorry that you guys didn't. You need to apologize for serious issues and take account for the fact that racism was rife and still is rife in institutions, universities, drama schools alike, and you need to hold accountability for that, and for the fact that there's a lack of diversity amongst your senior members of staff. There's a lack of diversity amongst the school in general. You need to take accountability for that and be willing to make the difficult decisions that people don't want to make. At the end of the day, the reason why these things happen is because certain people are in certain places, and it enables that behavior. But unfortunately, schools and institutions and universities, etc., didn't want to make the difficult decisions to remove those people from those positions and put people, decision makers of color, black people, in higher places. They didn't want to make that change, and therefore we have this issue now. So are you willing to do that now? Until schools, institutions, companies come with this energy, I don't want to hear any apologies. I don't want to see any statements. I want real accountability for what's going on, because this is a real issue. This is traumatic. Some people have literally lost their lives because of this, of these issues, and because of these lived experiences. And now you've come and asked alumni, current students who are having to face these tutors, well, I mean through Zoom, but having to face these tutors day to day. You want them to come and talk about them and relive their traumatic experiences. Where's the counselling? Where is the debriefs afterwards? Where's the aftercare? Where's the help? Where's the understanding? You're dealing, again, Black lives don't matter. I'm sorry, but they don't matter to you. If Black lives mattered to you, then you would be seeking that people get counselling. Free counselling sessions for when you come to these Zoom meetings or these when you're coming to talk about your racist experience. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the aftercare? Again, it doesn't matter to you, because if it mattered to you, you wouldn't be doing that. And again, you're not going to have that understanding because there's no black people at the forefront as decision makers. So without that, you're not gonna have an understanding of how I'm feeling and what I'm gonna be needing after I come and express this to you. These aren't just stories. These aren't just tales. These are people's lives. These are people's experiences. And some people have had have had very traumatic experiences at drama school, and they're coming to relive it to you. You're taking the piss. People want to say now that Black Lives Matter, but Black lives have always mattered to black people, because we have often had to fear for our lives. Literally, being born black is a struggle. everything is every struggle gang for black people. And you mean to tell me now you want to say Black Lives Matter? I'm sorry, but I find that flipping offensive. I find that so offensive. You're basically saying, oh yeah, you didn't matter before, but now that it's a PR, you know, situation, you matter now. I think the hell not. I think the hell not. And I honestly think that companies, well, I mean, I'm not even going to talk about drama schools because they're drama school part 2. I honestly think that drama schools need to really think about what exactly they're doing here and how they're going to deal with this situation, because historically, I know for my drama school / university, they have dealt with traumatic situations or traumatic experiences terribly in the past. They haven't given it any thought or haven't taken any accountability, and I don't want to see the Black Lives Matter movement do the same thing. I don't want it to be a PR situation and then in a few months time, few weeks time, few years time, it's completely forgotten about. It needs to be embedded in the current curriculum, and in order to do that, it takes thinking, deep thinking, not just a task group. It needs to be a whole university / drama school wide investigation movement in order for real things to happen. Because if it's not going to do that, nothing's going to come out of it. I'm sorry. These experiences are very traumatic, and just for the students and the alumni that are going through this right now, guys, honestly, if you feel like you don't want to go and give these people your story, do not give these people your story. Do not. Because at the end of the day, you understand what you went through, and you don't have to go and be their black trauma porn. You don't have to be their poster child. You don't have to be their success story. At the end of the day, your lived experience is a real experience, and people have gone through the same thing as you. You know, I've gone through the same thing as you. Other people have gone through the same thing as you. You are not alone in that. And you do not have to. They're not entitled to have your opinion or to have your story or have what your trauma. They don't have to have it. So if you do not feel comfortable, please do not make these institutions force you to do so or to say these things in the name of change. You know. Another thing that's really starting to jar me about this whole situation, institutions are asking students and alumni for suggestions of how they could be more inclusive, how they could be more accommodating to black people. Sorry, are you paying me? Are you paying me for my time? Are you paying me for the work I'm going to be doing to come up with innovative ideas that is going to work for our school? Are you? Because really, when I was a student there and I was paying you for my studies, I gave you my suggestions. You saw what needed to be done and you decided not to do it because, what, there was no budget? Oh, there was no money? Oh, there was no time? But all of a sudden there's all of these resources out of nowhere. You've pulled it out of nowhere. But before there wasn't. You better find those flipping suggestions I gave you ages ago and use them, because... And if you are so, I want my name coined on that, because that was my idea. That's innovative. Where is it? Is this part of their degree? The current students that are working their asses off being diversity officers or black officers for their student body, are you being paid for this? This is going into your extra time. Are you getting extra credits on your degree for this? You better be. And you better call for that, because at the end of the day, you are paying them for this experience. And they're asking you for skills and ideas, innovative ideas. No. We don't work for free, because, I'm sorry, sounds a lot like, what? Slavery. I'm not trying to do that again. Thank you very much. In response to my video in October, I was called in, well, my head of courses asked if I wanted to come in for a meeting. And I think at first, I felt like the meeting was quite productive. I felt like I was heard. I was listened to. I felt like, okay, yeah, no, maybe some things are going to change and maybe it's going to be different. And then as I walked away and I started talking about it more with my friends and stuff, they were like, girl, they gaslighted you and they basically just wanted to shut you up. They broke down your whole video and basically was questioning you on your experience. At the end of the day, I didn't come here to be questioned on my experience. I came here for you to do the work. Because at the end of the day, this is how I felt at the time. So you are either going to take it or not. And it doesn't come with questions. And you know, at first I was like, nah, maybe they might just have questions. You know, they might want to understand more, like, what I meant by that, or, you know, like just certain things. But at the end of the day, you can't correct me on my circumstances and the issues I went through. You can't come and tell me what I went through was right or wrong, or what I said is right and wrong. That's how I viewed it. And that's how people around me have viewed the situation. And it really made me feel isolated, like as if I'm mad, as if everything I said on there was crazy. Even the other day, I posted to call together all the black students because I wanted to check on everybody. I wanted to make sure everybody was okay due to everything that's going on with the Black Lives Matter movement. And, you know, it could be very taxing on the mental health of black people. And one girl really brought up my video and said that I slagged off my school. I didn't do that. I explained my circumstances and my situation of what I went through during my time at drama school, and nobody came to me and really said anything negative about my video. I mean, black students, white students, Asian students, they all came to me just on a positive vibe, like, nah, I hear you, like, I'm sorry you went through that. And this girl had a different opinion, and it just kind of made me think, like, how many people had that opinion that I was slagging off my school? I wasn't doing that. I was explaining my experience, and if my experience is negative, then that's a reflection of the school. That's not a reflection of me. I'm not saying anything. I'm just literally saying my lived experience. And if my lived experience is negative, then who's really in the wrong here? It's not me. Not I, Mr. Wolf. Like, what the hell? But it just made me think, like, back then, literally a few months ago, this didn't matter to people. My life didn't matter. Black lives didn't matter. Black students didn't matter. Black alumni didn't matter. But the moment we get this movement and you get applied pressure from social media and things like that, you want to start taking things into account. But you need to really take things into account. You need to really think about what you've done and think about the effect you've had on people, and think about a real strategy, and not relying on people reliving their trauma for your benefit. You need to really think about it. You need to be getting black specialists in. And if you're not going to hire black specialists, then you need to start paying your students. You need to start paying your alumni, because you're taking the piss now. If you're not about to take this situation seriously, I'd rather you not do anything at all. I'd rather you not do anything at all. But you need to take this as a serious issue. And this is not just to my school. This is not just to my university. This is to all the movements around the world, around the UK. If you lot are actually gonna take this into account and you're gonna make change, then actually make proper change, and not half-hearted change. Proper change. But anyway, guys, I'm glad I got this off my chest. Like, I was, again, I didn't know whether I wanted to make this video, and I didn't know how I felt. Like, I've literally taken such a long time to make another video on YouTube, because I wanted to take some time to myself. Obviously, I've been working a lot with some of the alumni, current students. Hi guys, Black and Bougie Collective, love you all. And like some alumni, some students, and it's been really refreshing to meet new people, to make new friends that have gone through a similar situation as me, or have, you know, showing love and support and positive vibes and things. And I had to take some time away just to kind of be with myself, just to rest my brain and be back with real fucking content that is gonna come and shake more tables that I already shook and broke, and stamp on them even more. Because, you know, we can't be taken for idiot in this life anymore. I'm sorry, but black people have gone through shitty shit. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of just being black and having to struggle. Like, why? I'm tired of it. So I thought I'd just come here today and just kind of, like, as my first video back after a few weeks, just come and attack everybody. Oh my god, I don't think I've shaved my armpits. I just wanted to send some good vibes to everybody, and, you know, hold your heads up, keep positive, keep active, keep sexy, keep open. I'm back on social media, so if you guys want, I mean, I didn't really leave, but I've been a bit weird. But if anybody wants to talk or whatever, you know, get in the comments, add me on my socials. There are a lot of videos out at the moment. I'm gonna try and link them all down in my comment section. If I haven't, somebody please tell me. But I want to put so many people on, because there's so many videos, so many ideas going around, so many like groups forming, and it's nice to see this like black movement moving forward and actually taking ownership of our fate. I think the things that's irritating me with these kind of apologies and these strategies and these task groups is that there's still no black lead in those task groups. It's still white people, it's still non-people of color that are leading these movements. And actually, I'm gonna call it as it is. It's still non-black people leading these movements. And you cannot talk on a black experience if you're not black. I'm sorry, but it doesn't make sense. And I need this to be black led. These movements need to be black led. I'm gonna end this video here. Please like this video if you like this video, hit subscribe. Guys, please talk to me in the comments what you think. If you have any ideas, if you just want to chat, send some positive vibes my way, please do. I'd love it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, support black businesses.
Oh wow, they be talking like the hella fly. Oh my, always making us some cookie pies. All lies, I'm not messing with those other guys.